Peace and blessings, my loves. Grand rising, grand day, golden rising, rich rising, infinite rising. Grand day, grand evening, wherever you are in this lovely universe. Thank you for tuning into my channel, House of Black Obsidian. I am your lovely hostess, the High Priestess Oracle, the Oracle High Priestess Voyage. And I am here to do readings for Aries on Magic Mondays, Manifestation Mondays is what I call it. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment or two if the video resonates with you. The video doesn't resonate, no worries. Put it down or push it back out into the universe for it to circle back around for another Aries who may need the message. All right. So using my Soul's Journey deck and my Miss Cleo Tarot deck. Look, this deck has been given life. Okay. Honor to Miss Cleo. So I know I told you guys before that I use a pendulum to select the cards for whatever readings I'm doing. So this is my obsidian pendulum that I use to select the cards. So yeah, there you go. Before I start with the cards, I have a message from my yogi tea. Okay. Didn't have any tea this morning. I've just been drinking water lately. But it says, celebrate your successes and failures. Both required great courage. Now, we're, generally, it feels good to celebrate the good things, right? And then we beat ourselves down on things that we fail. But what you should be doing is celebrating those failures, because those failures are to help you grow. Lessons, not losses, is what I always say, which is very interesting. I just happened to pick that up because it just resonated with me. And then the reading that you guys have, yeah, Aries. Blame. Okay. And it says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. And what I heard when that card, popped out or whatever, was some of you guys need to take accountability for what's going on in your your present. Speaking of present, where's my book? And I think someone in my leadership class said this weekend. And as I was reading this book, show you guys what I'm reading, The 5 Love Languages. This statement popped out, okay? And before I say this, okay, I said, whatever is going on in your present time, you have to be accountable for it, right? Cause and effect. There's some choices and decisions that you've made in the recent past, or just in the past period, that have led you up to this point today, at this point in time, in this presence now, okay? The present is a present when you're present, okay? I'm going to say that again. The present is a present when you're present. So, an interpretation. The moment that you're in now is a gift when you are in the now, in the current, in the present, in the moment, and appreciating the beauty in the moment, okay? Most of us take things for granted because we too often live in the past or trying to create our future, and we forget about the time that we're in now. So, blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay. Um, yeah, because you've made a decision here recently in the recent past, Aries, and Nine of Coins, you're in this energy, you're in this fulfillment energy, you were in a successful space. Um, and don't get me wrong, you still are in this space. Now that you've hit this Nine of Coins, you are discovering new themes. You are contemplating on how to move forward, on how to grow. And this is in respects to growing your finances, growing your success. Okay. These need to be long term plans. Okay. These need to be calculated. Yes. Some of you have come into a bit of coin, a bit of money, and you are taking the time to, or you have already done this. I have a feeling that you've already, okay, very specific message. This message may resonate with some Aries, and this message may not. This is not for everybody, okay? Take what resonates, take what doesn't. Some of the Aries, this is a very distinctive message, okay? Someone has come into some money and you've taken the time to try to figure out how to invest that money in a calculated strategy that's going to lend you into something long term, okay? And you took authority, while doing it. You were very calculated right now about the decision, and you thought that it was a good investment, okay? Only for you to end up here, okay? Now, this isn't such a bad space, okay? Yeah, you lost some, but you still have some left over. And this is the Five of Cups, okay? And then you have the Hierophant ending the deck. So, like, you need to let go of blaming yourself about what occurred, about the loss. Celebrate your successes and failures. Both took courage, okay? Now, this risk that you took was very calculated and you thought that it was a good investment. Now, don't be discouraged. Um, I just heard that you didn't do your full due diligence, you didn't do your full vetting of whatever this investment was. So with this Five of Cups and the Hierophant five, you need to release the energy of this and let it go and move on. If it's not serving you, let it go. Okay, that's what these Three of Cups are. These three, it's a Five of Cups, but these three cups on the ground are knocked over, but you have two. These no longer serve you. Don't be sad about it. And I'm not going to say don't be sad about it, okay? Everyone has the right to process their emotions the way that they do. But at this time, Spirit is calling you to tap into Spirit to process the energy of what occurred. I heard some of you, when you got this Nine of Coins and this success, you allowed it to go to your head, cause and effect, which is why Spirit is bringing you here now. Self-sabotage. And like I said, self-sabotage. So you need to look into the deeper meaning of why this is occurring, because you're blaming other people, but this isn't necessarily other people's responsibility. This is your responsibility. You need to take accountability for choices and decisions that you made to lead you here. I accept responsibility for my well-being. It is so easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly, there have been people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today, but you are solely responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be very fragile thing. The ego can be a very fragile thing if it comes under fire, and the very instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul source. The mindset says, I don't have the power inside myself to break free because someone else's power is stronger. This is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief itself is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There is a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid and unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift the blame. Hmm, that's the whole message. So, like I said, you at the end you have this Five of Cups and the Hierophant. Okay, so 5-5. I know that 5-5 is typically ending of some things. 5-5-5 tells you to keep a positive attitude about the new entering your life and keep an open mind as the opportunities presenting to you. Keep in mind that everything happens for a reason, that nothing happens by chance. So even though the reason or reasons for the changes may not be clear at this time, trust that all will fall into place. Angels ask you to cast off old shackles and constraints, be true to yourself, and live your life with passion and purpose. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. Yeah. So, Aries, let it go. Okay. And let it flow. But what you can't do is blame others for actions and choices that you've made. But you also can't sit in the victim mentality and keep blaming yourself and beating yourself up either. Okay. There's lessons and losses. Okay. You take lessons, not losses. So you need to do some meditating. Okay. And find out what the lesson in this situation is, instead of beating yourself up and blaming yourself or blaming others. Woe is me, the victim mentality. Ooh, this is the whole message. I need to send this message to my mama. Um, Anyway, thank you for tuning into my channel, Aries. Sending you abundance of love and light, energy, okay? And this message is for Aries, and that could be for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or wherever you have Aries in your placements, in your chart, all right? Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment or two if the video resonates with you. If the video doesn't resonate, no worries. Put it back on the table or push it back out into the universe for it to circle back around for another Aries who may need the message, all right? Sending abundance of love and light out there to you, Aries, and stop the blame game, okay? Take accountability and move on. Ashe.